Hello, folks. Time for another video. And experiment. Experiment, you say? Well, yes. Well, one of my favorite scents in shavedom is the Clubman aftershave scent. Pretty much even if you don't traditional wet shave, pretty sure you're familiar with this guy and the scent of this. Now, it always brings me back because my barber, even when I was a kid, and my mom used to take me to the barber shop, they always used not the aftershave, but the powder. After that, they cut your hair, got the old powder going on. So I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Clubman. So since I love the scent of this, I was always on a quest. So I've picked up the Clubman, shaving soap, which is a great soap. A matter of fact, out of the hundreds of artisan soaps I have, believe it or not, this is the slickest. But that's a whole nother story. But so I figure I buy this. In fact, I got a bunch of them. I bought them in multiple packs. And I said, well, at least if I get the Clubman soap, I'll get that awesome Clubman scent. Well, it's a good scent, but it's not the Clubman aftershave. It's not this bad boy right here. It's more of a little like barbershop-y vanilla kind of scent, which I like it, but it's not that, the aftershave scent that I'm used to. So I go on a quest and I figured, you know what, let me look at some artisans, and of course I run across Club Guy from PAA. So I'm like, oh, this has got to be, because I read the thing and they, mentioned, Clubman on it. So I'm like, yes, I get it. It's a great scent, great performer, but it does not smell like this guy. I don't care what anybody says. My nose does not pick that up. It's a good barbershop scent. It's on the same kind of plane as this bad boy here, but it's not the same scent. Still a good performer, the Club Guy from PAA. So, a few months back, I was on Amazon just picking up stuff, and I came across the Clubman shampoo. Their CountryClub shampoo. Now, I didn't even look at scent profile, but I was like, hey, let me try it, because it was $8 a bottle, or I got, I think, 2 bottles for $14. Now, when you smell it out of the bottle itself, it definitely has the Clubman aftershave scent. Not so strong, not super duper strong, but it's there. And I know when I lathered in my hair, what's left of my hair, it does have that great Clubman aftershave scent. And it's got a bunch of weird stuff in here. I know there's some chemicals. I'll pop up the ingredients now. I know it's got some weird, like, dye in it or whatever. And, if you're into that organic stuff, it's probably not going to be for you. But I am going to try to use this to shave with today, because I know when I've lathered this on my head in the shower, it's pretty slick. So, and it's funny here. It says, the natural hair thickener. See right there. Well, guess what? Doesn't thicken this hair. I think you need lots of hair to have it thickened. Anyway, it has, it's proteinized with polypeptides. Right there. It's pH balanced. Great scent. So I'm going to try this today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a Thomas bowl, which you can see right now is totally empty. There's no other soap in here. I'm going to use my Rockwell 6S today on plate number 5. And there's a Gillette Platinum in there on its first use. And brush I'm going to use is the PAA Peregrino Brush today, with the 24 Rockwell knot in there. And the only water I'm going to use is the water that's actually in the knot. And then I can add some later. So we'll take the bowl, we'll take the shampoo, and we'll just put a little glop in there. And that's, it's just some gooey stuff in there. It's got a little bit of a yellow tint to it, but I know there's a yellow dye, number 5, I think, in it. Okay, so I'm going to take the Peregrino brush, just shake it out just a little bit, and we'll just go in here to make a lather. Now, usually I do this off camera, but I wanted just to show you that I'm using, oh, that scent just hit me right in the nose. It's great. It's that classic Clubman Penard Aftershave scent. Now, I know the soap is slick. Hopefully it's slick enough for me to shave with. I don't have any backup plan here, so it's got to go this way. And of course it's whipping up into a nice lather. But I can tell it's going to be one of those lather that looks like it's going to dissipate because it has a lot of bubbles in it. As you can see, right there. It's very airy and bubbly. Remember, I didn't add any extra water, just whatever water is left in the brush after I shook the brush out. Oh, it smells so good though. And you know, it's looking like a good lather, even though it has that soapy kind of lather. Let me just move some of this stuff off my counter because I got all these Clubman style soaps up there and whatnot. Okay, let's wet the face. Wow, my water's hot today. All right, so let's, like a couple days of growth there. You can see it, I'm sure. Or maybe you can't. But it's there. All right, so we're going to go with the Clubman Penard Shampoo. Now, it's got that classic Clubman aftershave scent. Like I said, I'm not expecting this lather to really be big and poofy because it is a shampoo. But I did notice when I've been using it, shampooing with it, that it's been pretty slick. So we'll see how it goes. I got it all over my arm. All right. So of course I can see it dissipating, but it isn't designed to be a shampoo. I mean, it's designed to be a shampoo, but not a shaving soap. So Rockwell success. Definitely slick. Nice. I'm not expecting it to have like crazy residual slickness, because I know when I shampoo my hair, it feels like I got a giant hair on me somewhere. My wife, man, let me tell you, she's got hair that goes pretty much down to her butt, so it's long. Pretty hot here in New Jersey today. It's still in the 90s. I turned my air up a little bit so it wouldn't kick on, but it might because it's so hot here. And it is hot in this bathroom, especially after I jumped out of the shower. So even though it looks like I don't have any lather on my face, it is there because it is nice and slick still. I mean, way back when I used to shave with cartridges, I used to shave in the shower. And pretty much just with the soap, whatever soap was actually in the shower. I'm just going to put some on my upper lip. Because I want it to be slicky licky up there. What I'm really enjoying here is the scent. It is that classic Clubman aftershave scent. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a pretty darn good first pass. And there actually is some residual slickness there. I figured there was going to be none. But there is. All right, well, in the bowl, it looked like it's, you know, it kind of farted out a little bit there. But hey, it's shampoo. I'm sure I could just whisk it up a little bit and it'll come back to life. It's nice and flopsy mopsy. Wow. Freaking great scent. I almost said a lovely scent, but I'm not wearing a dress today, so I can't say the word lovely in my shave. But yeah, it's a great scent. I know it looks like crap on my face, but it is nice and slick. What I'm really enjoying here is the scent. And what's going to even be awesome at the end of the shave, of course, is the aftershave. And, of course, with the Rockwell success here, it's a nice smooth shave. So that slickness is still pretty good. Like I says, it is a shampoo. But it works great. I mean, there's not that big Santa Claus looking lather, which I know some folks out there are looking for that, but like I said, this is an experiment. I know it doesn't have all that good skin food that artisan soaps have in it. I know it's got some chemicals because it is over-the-counter kind of product that's mass-produced. That's why I don't put it in the artisan class. But hey, it's readily available on, I picked it up on Amazon. Wow, that is slick. In fact, I guarantee you that it's going to be a pain in the ass to wipe this off. Oh, I actually blooped it all over my water bottle here. All right, I'm going to empty the old Sigmund the Sea Monster sink. It's got some whiskers floating around in there. And let's see if we can do the old cold water rinse and see if we can get this slickness off the face. This may have to be a double rinser because it still feels slick. Using the old Lancaster towel here. Wow. It still feels pretty slick. Pretty slick for a shampoo. Let's see. Yeah, still got a little bit of slickness there. I could rub some alum on my face to get the slickness off, but I think that this around with the Lancaster towel. What do you think there, Sigmund? So I'm not saying go run out and buy this shampoo to shave with. It is, I like it as a shampoo. In a pinch, it definitely work. It would work as a shave soap. Pretty much anything that has slickness would work. But I love that classic Clubman scent. So if you were into the Clubman Panade Aftershave scent, the original, this would definitely be a good way to go for shampoo. Now, just to recap this little adventure, that was Clubman, the CountryClub shampoo. Comes in a big old container, 16 ounces. Like I said, I think this, I bought a 2-pack and it equals, I think, out to 18, no, it was less than $16, but I think it's like $8 a bottle if you buy them individually. Pretty big bottle there. And I used the Rockwell 6S today. My trusty 6S on plate number 5. And you can, that's the blade gap on number 5 there. And I used the Gillette Platinum blade in there on its first use. And look at that. I am looking pretty good there. And like I said, you can get the Clubman. They make a couple different soaps. I know they make a brushless one and they make this shave soap. But it does not smell like the aftershave. So that's was my whole point today. Now, you can see that it's been sitting here in the old Talman's bowl and it's kind of poofed out. But I'm sure if I give it a couple swirls, it'll come right back up. Like I said, it is a shampoo. It's not designed for shaving. But I mean, it does whip back up into some nice frothiness. Okay, so the part that I'm actually been waiting for. The Clubman Classic Aftershave. I made a big no-no when I bought these. I bought like a few of these big 16-ounce bottles. I should have put them in plastic. I took them out of the plastic and put them in glass bottles. But wow, that is great. Awesome little sting right there. This is just one of those classic barbershop days back in, you know, for me back in the 70s, sitting in the old barber chair as a kid. While my father sat off to the side reading the paper. That's what this reminds me of. So, I hope you enjoyed today's experiment with the Clubman CountryClub shampoo. I thought it was pretty fun. And if you liked it, thumbs up. If you thought I was totally batshit crazy, thumbs down. And please subscribe to my channel. All you guys are awesome. I love your comments. And stay safe out there. And until next shave, hopefully it'll be something interesting. Glenn signing off.